Okay, so in this one we're going to talk about, it's called respect, not money. Now, one thing my ex-wife said, and I don't have a lot of respect for her now after everything. One thing she told me is a Filipina who truly loves a man will not put money above the love. So they will not ask you for money. They will not demand money. They will not tell you to give them money. The money is not important. The love is. So there's guys that send money out to a woman. And a lot of times the women will be like, if you truly love me, I thought a coyote was coming up over there. If you truly love me, you will send me money every month. That's not love. That's somebody who wants money. And another problem goes is a lot of times, and I've seen this in Thailand, I've seen this in the Philippines, is a lot of women start comparing how much money they're getting from their boyfriend to another boyfriend. Not another boyfriend, but another girl's boyfriend. And some women actually will get 2 to 3, 4 guys sending them money at the same time. So they will be making $1,200, $2,000 per month from guys being sent to them. The only bad thing is about this is that many women that do this do not save money because it's given money. I've talked about this before. It's given money. Basically, when you are given money, you'll spend it on whatever you want to spend it on. If you work for it, you're going to spend it on your needs, your apartment, your clothing, your food. But if you get money just handed to you, you're going to go buy a $2,000 cell phone because you don't care. You're going to get it over again. You're going to get your nails done every single day. You're going to get your hair styled every other day. You're going to go out and party every night and spend $200-300 because you don't care because you're going to have more money coming in the next month. That is called given money. So when a person starts demanding you give money to them, or they're not going to talk to you, if a person sits there and says you have to buy minutes on a chat room, or I'm not going to talk to you, or you need to send money to me every single month, or I'm not going to be your girlfriend, I'm not going to be your boyfriend, that's not respect. That's not love. You're buying that emotional connection. You're not buying love. You're not buying a boyfriend or a girlfriend. All you're doing is buying 5 or 10 minutes of chat at a time. So you got to think about what really is happening here. You're sending $500 a month to somebody. What are they giving you back in return? Nobody sends money to anybody unless they know they're going to get something back in return. So a lot of women I've seen, sometimes in the Philippines and Thailand, I know there's some women in Cambodia that I've seen talk about this, but I've never really seen it too much. I have seen it, but it's not as grand as the other countries. But a lot of women will turn around and demand guys send them money every month, or they're not going to talk to them. And some of them will, like I said, have 3, 4 boyfriends or 3, 4 guys sending money. And then some of them will still work trying to find other guys to work on while they're collecting money. I know this one girl in the Philippines, and I hate to keep saying it's Philippines because Filipinos are not all like this, only a small portion. But my friend got into a car accident. That was a coyote jumping up over there. My friend got into a car accident, a motorcycle accident, broke his leg. And he had a halo on his leg, so he had a nurse come over. And this was a private nurse. She came over. I think she was even in college, so she was cleaning his wounds and everything. And then she was half German, half Philippine, I believe it was, or half American. So anyway, so I came back one time and I said, hey, what happened to that nurse? Because the halo was off and everything was done. I was just curious, making small talk. He goes, oh, she moved to Australia. And I was like, wow, that happened awful quick. He goes, yeah. He goes, I didn't even know it. He goes, she was living with a German guy or an American guy. She had a guy from either Germany or America, it was one of the two, sending her money to go to college every month. So she's living with a guy sending her money every month, paying for her school and paying for her living expenses while she's living with this guy. And then all of a sudden, she broke up with that guy that she was living with and moved to Australia to marry a third guy. He goes, I did not even know this was happening. He goes, it shocked me. So there are women that will take advantage of you. So I know one time, and I was really mad about this, there was this Filipina that used to do work for me. It was just like a virtual office. I would send her editing work, and she would not edit, but she would fix the spacing and everything on it for the paragraphs and everything. And it would take hours upon hours to do it. And I said, keep track of your hours. I just want to make sure that you're getting paid properly on it. I didn't want to say, I'm going to give you $100 and have to take 300 hours. So she wound up making like $8 an hour doing this. So it's not bad. I asked the Khmer girl to do this, and she said, oh, this is too hard. I need more money. She didn't want to do it. It's basically what it was. And I mean, I was so mad that she said that. But when I found out it was $8 an hour it wound up being, I'm like, wow, that actually worked out. So anyway, make a long story short, she started making excuses to me. I don't have a computer, a laptop. I need a new laptop. I bought her a laptop. I came there, bought a laptop for her. I came there, I was going to give her a laptop. She made excuses. Oh, I'm in Manila. I said, okay, I'll be in Manila tomorrow. Just tell me where to meet you. So I went to Manila. The next day, oh, I'm in Angeles City. Now I'm fuming because, all I'm trying to do is give her a laptop, and I'm paying her to work. So there's really no reason for her to avoid me. So eventually, she's like, oh, I got pregnant with another guy. Fine, I don't care what you're happening in your private life. I need you to do work for me. So it winds up that I didn't talk to her for like 2 months or something. She's calling me, and she's, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I said, look, I really need work. So I went there again. I gave her a laptop. All right, I came back to the States, and I said, I'm going to give you a salary. I need all this work done. She said, okay. So I gave her $300 a month. After 3 months, not one paragraph was done. I cut her off, and she's like, why you cut me off? I said, you're lying to me. I gave you a $300 laptop. I gave you $300 a month, and I'm getting nothing in return. Nothing. And then finally she admitted, I just wanted the money. This is someone I knew for 8-9 years. We don't talk anymore. I'm so mad at her. I mean, I knew her for so long, and she did that. I said, you know what? All you had to do was tell me, everything in your life, and I would have helped you out. But you did this to me. You lied to me. You took advantage of me. That's disrespectful. So when a person tells you that they want money and they don't want anything else, or that money's the number one issue and it's the only number one thing that they talk to you about, they don't respect you. And another thing, if you're going out and you're telling a person, I have $50, you need to do this for me, or you're not getting it, you don't respect that person. They're not going to respect you back, and they're not even going to like you. Show respect to a person. Don't put the money up in front, because once you do that, things will go from bad to worse. So, all right. Thank you, everybody.